Saints like sore losers here?
Mean, man. You mean.
I mean, really mean. No. One, I never heard Gail Benson speak, but I'm sure she doesn't sound like Martin Luther King. Can you work on your voiceover?
If I had done a woman's voice, I'd have got killed.
Oh, good point, good point. This whole sore loser psychology has always disturbed me from just growing up. When you're wronged in competition and you want to show integrity, but you also want to be not only objective, but specific about your gripe, it's weird that people like you always say there's an expiration date on you complaining about how you were wrong. Case in point, let's say I race Usain Bolt, and he false starts, but they let him keep running, and he's already faster than me, and he keeps running, and he beats me in a photo finish. Do you know how long I'm going to complain about how y'all let him get away with a false start? To the day I die. If there's a situation where you're talking about you wronged me, I was a victim of the Music City Miracle. I just brought it up again yesterday. To the day I die, I can talk about my gripe. Why does that all of a sudden get termed sore loser? Sore loser to me is when you were beaten fair and square, and then you're making unnecessary gripes, or you're exaggerating the wrong that probably didn't even occur. This is not that case. This is not a conventional case of a sore loser. This is a team that if the referees just do their job in that one moment, they're going to win that game. So for me, sore loser is a little excessive and also out of place for this category.
I think where you stand on a call depends on where you sit. Like, I think the Tuck Rule call was a great call.
Oh.
And, that I was in New England at the time. But even looking at this situation, there's no guarantee that they would have won the game. So it would have been down to 30 seconds, and they would have kicked a field goal. But if you look at the first game, the end of the first half, what did the Rams do? They went down at the end of the half with 26 seconds left and kicked a field goal. Could they have missed the field goal? A lot of things could have happened. Throughout the course of that game, they were letting these guys be physical. It happened through the whole game, and there were a lot of calls like that. In overtime, you could argue that the pass interference call that the Saints did get was a wrong call. That was too light a call. So you can argue that throughout the course of the game. And if you're in Kansas City, you're unhappy about the fact that the New England Patriots were able to go down and score in overtime and win the game without you getting the ball back. So there's a lot of things that people are going to be unhappy about at the end of the game. Was it a bad call? It was a bad call. Was it a guarantee that they would have won the game? Not necessarily.
Well, I was there, and when I saw it in real time, I was shocked.
Shocked at what?
Shocked that they didn't call that. I mean,
In real
everybody.
time, the ball looked
I was watching it, and I played the game a long time, looking at it, and I'm saying that is a no-brainer. Pass interference. They're going to run the ball 3 times. First down, run the ball 3 times. Game is over. Now, going back to what you said. By the way, that was very mean to put tears. You're mocking this man's pain. And you said nobody died, but I'll tell you this. And people out there might not like this, but it does. It feels like somebody died. I played in the NFC Championship game. We lost that game. I didn't get over it for a month. Literally went down to Mexico. I said, forget about the Pro Bowl. I'm not going. I said, I didn't even watch the Super Bowl that year. Literally, it was like somebody had kicked me in my gut, and we didn't even lose like that. We lost fair and square. We just couldn't score. To lose like this, it is a tragedy to these people. It is like somebody died. Literally, you can compare it to, it is a death to them. It's that serious. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm not saying, well, yeah, it's like somebody, they literally feel like a part of them has died, and it's something they'll carry with them for the rest of their life. Some people will get over it, but there are certain people out there that will never get over it. It will never get over it. It's very, very tough to deal with.
But it didn't end the game. It didn't end the game, and they had an opportunity to then go stop the Rams. They had an opportunity to get the first possession overtime and go down and score. And you wonder, was the focus on that call the thing that distracted them for the rest of the game? Was their inability to move on from that the thing that made a difference in the rest of that game?
They butchered everything. I mean, calling that pass on the first down that did not go that way, that whole clock shouldn't have been like that. They messed that up, and I'll give that to it. And yes, maybe they could have, but the chances are, if they would have got that call and then just take a knee 3 times in a row, then kick a field goal with 15 seconds left, the game is over. They're in the Super Bowl. So I understand where these fans are coming from. Have a little compassion, have a heart, feel for them. It's bad.
But now let's go to the competition committee and ensure that this never happens again. Well, I'm just sorry. As long as humans are involved, there's going to be mistakes. Somebody in that competition committee, Mike Tomlin, some Mara family, somebody's got to stand up to Sean Payton, who to me is going too far, and Gail Benson going too far. talking about changing rules because something bad happened to the New Orleans Saints. Give me a break.